into one page. Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Minimates 4-pack set review on the Pulp Fiction movie The Bonnie Situation box set. This includes Bloody Vincent, Bloody Jules, The Wolf, and Jimmy. If you're trying to pick up this set, you can get it.
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
I gotta give a big thanks to Diamond Select Toys for making this review possible. If you want to see the latest from DST, check the link in the description below. And on the back over here, you can see all 4 figures. And then there's a read-up on the actual Bonnie Situation, which I'm assuming you already know about. You should know about. You know, if you haven't seen this movie, if you're older and you haven't seen this movie, what the hell's wrong with you? All right, let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here's all 4 of them out of the packaging. And as you can see, we have Winston Wolf right here. We get Jimmy, played by Quentin Tarantino, Samuel L. Jackson playing Jules, and of course the legendary John Travolta playing Vince Vega, who actually was probably one of my favorite characters because he takes 2 dumps in the movie. Anyway, taking a closer look at the Wolf played by Harvey Keitel, I gave him the white mug because it looked like he had a white mug, plus he was Mr. White in Reservoir Dogs. And as plain and simple as these Minimates are, I think it really captures the likeness of Harvey Keitel. That looks great, especially the hair sculpt over there, and just the way this ink was just applied on here just looks awesome. He's got his tux. I think he was at an auction or something. I don't know where he was. And then the mug doesn't have all the detail that it did in the movie. It's just a solid white piece, and it's his only accessory aside from the little stand right here. And I do like how all the mugs are empty. Don't Jimmy me, Jules. You remember that part? I thought that was just a really funny line. And Quentin Tarantino was great in his own movie. Does this look like Quentin Tarantino? I don't really think so. It's kind of hard to tell. You know what I mean? I definitely think this looks more like Harvey Keitel than this does look like Quentin. But, you know, it's a Minimate. They don't have a whole ton to work with. A lot of nice paint on this, or deco, I guess, anyway. And I did get a little paint come off right over here on his shoe. I think that came from taking the tape off when this guy was inside the packaging. But the bathrobe looks very accurate and everything. It does hinder some articulation, so you can't move his legs around as much as the other ones. And I'll go over the articulation later on. And I gave him the pink mug right here. It looked like he had more of a pinkish colored mug in the movie. And of course he does come with a stand also. And we have a Bloody Jules over here. And basically what happened, the way all this blood got over the place, is that Nick Fury was driving the car and Grease Lightning was in the passenger seat and he accidentally shot Green Lantern in the face. And I guess they missed the detail of the brain right above his ear. I always thought that was so gross how there's all these little chunks right above his ear. So they kind of missed that. I think they're pretty accurate with the facial hair over here on Samuel L. for this movie. And I just think the suits just look really cool. And he does have a yellow mug, so he was holding a yellow mug during the movie, and he does come with his own stand. He also comes with his own pistol over here, which he can hold in his hand pretty well. And there it goes, and nice silver paint apps and sculpted detail on the pistol. And then I'm not sure who gets the briefcase or not, you know what I mean, because it goes between Vince Vega and Jules holding the briefcase. But yeah, you can give him the briefcase if you want to. And then lastly, stupid ass Vince Vega over here, which I thought was really funny in the movie. You know, he takes 2 dumps. I don't know why. I just feel like that should have been me. They did capture his bright blue eyes over there, and I really think this does look like Vincent Vega, especially they got the length of the hair over there down. They're very cool looking slick back, nice blood spatter all over the place, and I like how it's slightly different than it is on Jules. You know, it's not like they have the same exact blood on them, so that's pretty dope. And Vincent does come with his own pistol as well. Now articulation wise is pretty much the same on all of these. It's definitely more restricted right here on Jimmy, but you do get a ball joint movement right over here on the head, so it can pivot over here, move up and down and rotate side to side. You can get the shoulders to move outward, move them forward, bend 90 degrees at the elbow, wrist swivel. You do have a waist swivel over here. You can move the legs outward a little bit like that. I just took the shoe off by accident. They can rotate a little bit right over here, and you can kick them forward and move back a little, bends 90 degrees at the knee, and then rotate side to side at the ankle. And they do have peg holes at the bottom of their feet. Now because Vince and Jules have to change their clothes, they do come with these top nude parts right over there. So you get these fleshy arms and a torso for Vince over here. For some reason, Jules comes with a new pair of hands. Vince doesn't, and neither of them have blood on them. They're supposed to be completely clean. So anyway, you switch these out by just removing the headpiece right over here and just remove the torso, and then you don't actually have to take off the arms or anything like that. You just put this together right here. So you just pop these arms on and put the hairpiece right on there, and then put this right here. Then you have freezing cold Jules getting sprayed in the backyard. I like that they added his gold watch right over here on the side. I did not like that the tape though that was holding this in the packaging did peel a little bit of brown off of his abs right there, so that kind of bums me out. No detail or anything on the back. And then here's Vincent Vega, so he has no watch or anything like that. And I think they made him a little bit wider with these lines right here. I think he's a little chunky. Yeah. They somehow made him a little bit chunkier than Jules. I don't know. Both Vince and Jules, I was expecting Diamond to give these guys this feature where you could lift the hair out and then spin it around and reveal a clean version of their faces because, you know, they're all washed down and everything, but no. Now, these are Marvel Minimates and they stand only at about 2.5 inches tall. And for your Tarantino crossover, we have the bride right here with the rest of the crew. I wonder if they're gonna make Minimates from Django. I love Django. Oh, Django! Then here's the Minimates compared to one of the 2.5-inch scale Hasbro figures. And here they are next to the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. So to be 100% honest with you, I don't think this is the craziest Minimates 4-pack that I have, but I still really like it a lot, especially for the Vince and Jules. Those two are just really cool. Having bloody versions of them is just awesome. And I still like the Jimmy and the Wolf. Wolf is just too badass, man. This dude's just way too cool. And I hope you guys liked my video. If you did, please click one of these boxes over here for more Shart in your face. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and go to toynewseye.com for the latest in action figure news and a photo gallery from this review. I'll catch you guys later. Peace, motherfuckers.
That's crispy.
Ladies from Diamond Select, you can't see it. Oh,